talk over your introduction. So this next song is, it's now called Ancestors, because a dear friend of mine, Vicky Burns, wrote a new lyric to McCoy Tyner's Contemplation. And I've just recorded it, or rather, not just recorded it, but the album is going to come out soon. I'm just mastering an album which is kind of dedicated to my ancestors and inspired by them, because when I was 28, which, as I'm sure you can see, was just a couple of weeks ago, I found out that my birth father, well, I found out two things. One, my birth father was alive and had not died in a plane crash, and before I was born. And two, that he was not Spanish, as I'd also been told, but Afro-Caribbean. So that sort of set me off on this big odyssey to find out about my heritage. And this song is, seems to me, a very appropriate song to be on that album. So this is now Ancestors by Vicky Burns and McCoy Tyner. Long will they wait for you, waiting for you to remember. Listen, the ancestors call, voices that whisper and sigh in the wind. Long will they wait for you, longing to share their wisdom. Listen, the ancestors call, drawn by the memory of love, they return. Long will they wait for you, waiting for you to remember. Listen, the ancestors call, voices that whisper and sigh in the wind. Long will they wait for you, longing to share their wisdom. Thank you. I haven't introduced these fantastic musicians. Alfonso Young Jr. on the drums. Eric Bird on the piano. And Michael Bowie on the bass. I'm so happy to have them up here with me. We just had a fabulous gig at Blues Alley last month. Can't believe that we're already back. Or I can't believe they live here already. So now we're going to do another song which actually was written by my friend Vicky Burns, and this is called Siren Song. And it's going to be on my upcoming album because in my research about my ancestors, I found out that my great-grandmother was Garifuna, and that group of people are actually descended from 2 slave ships that were shipwrecked off the island of St. Vincent and saved by the local population, the local Indian population, I guess they would be. They married each other because that population, this is how I know I am descended from them, because they didn't believe in people being unmarried. And I myself am a big marrying kind person. Anyway, moving swiftly on, yes. This song is kind of about walking on the beach on an island. And I love to think of my ancestor, my freed ancestor, because they escaped that dreadful fate. And here I am, here we all are. So this is Siren Song by Vicky Burns. Walk along the silent shore at dawn. The moon is shining full upon the water. Into your shifting colors I am drawn. Ocean Queen, I hear your song. I hear your siren song. I will not wander long, because the tide is strong and may pull me into your embrace. I hear your siren song echo across the water. Shining Ocean Queen, I am your daughter. The emerald seaweed falls in gleaming strands, and like a mermaid's hair it softly billows. The crashing waves release upon the sand and leave a lacy foam upon ocean queen, I am your daughter. Thank you. That last bit I forgot to mention in the beginning is a section I wrote in Yoruba, but actually I wrote it in English and I gave it to a friend of mine who's Nigerian, and he translated it into Yoruba, and then I tested it out on another friend of mine who's also Nigerian, and left a message on his voicemail saying that. And he said he did understand every word, but that my accent was absolutely terrible. But then when I sang Siren Song and he heard it, he loved it. And I said, well, what about my accent? I thought that was terrible. And he said, actually, no, there's no accent when you sing. That sort of seems very, I don't know, something about that seems very apropos. So now we're going to do a song called Obsession. It's on one of my albums. We have albums at the back. And it's a wonderful Dori Kaimi song, and my very favorite, probably one of my favorite versions of it. No, my very favorite version of it is Sarah Vaughan's, which you must seek out if you can. But this is my version, or our version this evening, and it's Obsession. You know I never really see who you are. It seems I never really can understand Just when I think that you've gone, I feel you take a hold of my hand. You're like a wind that blows in front of a storm. The electricity explodes in the night. Now it's already too late to decide if it's wrong or it's right. This obsession is too strong to fight. Somewhere there must be a place where two heartbeats can touch, where lovers can meet in the daylight and find it's enough. So do I really need the shadows you hide in this passion that lives in the dark? Show me your heart. You never talk about the pain in your past. I never hear about the places you've been. Each time you say that you love me, I find you are lying again. But still you know you rule my dreams with your charms, 'cause you put all those silver clouds in my eyes. Make me believe you're a blessing when you are a curse in disguise, an obsession that can't be denied. Somewhere there must be a place where two heartbeats can touch, where lovers can meet in the daylight and find it's enough. So do I really need the shadows you hide in this passion that lives in the dark? Show me your heart, show me your heart, show me your heart. Thank you. Thank you. So now we're going to do one of my original songs. It's a song, kind of slightly related to obsession. It's a song about recovering from one of those relationships when you realise that that person had big ears anyway, as I like to say. So this is called You Don't Have to Believe. You say you don't believe in spring, but spring is love, and love is in everything, within the bare branches of December trees. Live the red leaves of fall, you don't have to believe at all. A skylark rises up from the ground, it is singing, but you don't hear the sound. But that does not mean the lark's not there just 'cause you're not aware. It doesn't need you to care. Warmth comes from the sun, wind blows on everyone, and the rivers wind. Even though you're not mine, the stars still shine. in the dark, you don't see me at all. When it is raining, you don't hear me call. But above the clouds of grey and the dark, the sky is always blue. That doesn't depend on you. Warmth comes from the sun, wind blows on everyone, and the rivers wind. Even though you're not mine, the stars still shine. Thank you. Thank you. Gosh, we're going to run out of song. Okay, so now we're going to do a song called Anna Maria. It's on native dancer Wayne Shorter, and that was the first jazz album that I bought for myself, I was pretty old. And I really, really wanted to sing this song, but it didn't have any lyrics, so I wrote some about 10 years ago, or maybe more even, I don't know. And Wayne Shorter has just given me shared writing credit, so I'm very excited about that because it's on my next album, upcoming. We're doing lots of stuff, previewing a lot of that for you tonight. That was also on the album. So this is Wayne Shorter's Anna Maria, which I've renamed Anna Maria's Song. By the light of moon. Thank you. Thanks. Well, maybe we should squish it. Squish it. We weren't sure how long an hour takes. Normally I go way over. But this is going to be way under if we don't squish in another song. So, I don't know. Should we do I Remember April? In C? Yeah.
I'll remember it.
Yeah. Just a swing, because you haven't had any swing yet this evening. So let's give you some. This is I Remember April. You could call it the global warming song. Are we going to have Aprils like we used to have? When I first moved to New York, the weather was so predictable, and that was only like 18 years ago or something. And like the day after Thanksgiving, it would suddenly get totally freezing and remain like that until kind of March, and then it would start to get better. And then May and June were fabulous, and September and October were fabulous. But now, no idea. So this is I Remember April. Of course, it's also a lovely love song, isn't it? Beautiful. This lovely day will lengthen into evening. We'll say goodbye to all we've ever had. Alone, where we have walked together. I'll remember April and be glad. I'll be content. You loved me once in April. Your lips were warm and love and spring with you. But I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow. I'll remember April and you. The fire will dwindle into glowing embers, for flames and love live such a little while. I won't be sad and I won't be lonely. I'll remember April loving spring when you, but I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow. I'll remember April and you. The fire window into glowing ember, flames and love live such a little while. I won't be sad and I won't be lonely. I'll remember April and I'll smile. I'll remember April and I'll smile. I'll remember April and I'll smile. Thank you. So now we're going to do another song from my upcoming, 2 songs actually. This first one is Ornette Coleman's Lonely Woman. And the idea of my album is kind of taking mostly songs people know, like Lonely Woman, or like Nothing Will Be As It Was, or A Taste of Honey, and reinterpreting them in your mind. I'm not changing the lyrics or anything, but you listen to the lyrics kind of with new ears if you put a different story on them. So for me, the story of Lonely Woman, the story of this song actually of Lonely Woman, just the lyrics seem to say that they're about slaves who were married, except of course they weren't allowed to be married, being separated and sold off and never seeing each other again. And the next song is a Milton Nascimento song called Nothing Will Be As It Was. And I don't know whether he wrote this lyric or what he was thinking when he wrote the lyric, but to me this song seems to be about reconstruction. And of course, fantastic, nothing will be as it was. But a lot of the lines, like no one ever can tear us apart, and holding on to a teardrop of sun in the mouth of the night, they kind of make me think of what, you know, our ancestors endured in order to achieve that freedom. And actually, yes, people took to the roads after slavery ended, but a lot of those people were looking for their family. So these are 2 songs about family, Lonely Woman and Nothing Will Be As It Was. Lonely in the night, she wonders, who can she tell of her heartache? They that listen do not care, they don't share heartache. She is alone, woman, no one to cry to at all. Once she wore a smile of gladness, now on that smile there are teardrops. They that knew her didn't care, wouldn't wear teardrops. They left the lonely woman to wander alone through the darkness. Once she loved a man, don't bother to imagine how she loved him. You'd never guess at all. She never told the secret of her sorrow. And yes, was someone who knew. He had eyes that saw her sorrow. He heard the sound of her sadness. When he called her, no one came, but the same sadness he calls the lonely woman, but never again will she hear. He had eyes that saw her sorrow. He heard the sound of her sadness. When he called her, no one came, but the same sadness he calls the lonely woman, but never again will she hear him. Thank you. So this is our last song. Thank you so much for coming, and please go on the mailing list if you'd like, and we'll see you next time. Now that we feet on the road just to see you. In my hair, got a taste of the dawn. I know nothing will be as it was tomorrow. Tell me when will I hear from my people? Tell me when will I hear from my friends? Bleeding fire deep down in my heart. No one ever can tear us apart. Holding on to a teardrop of sun in the mouth of the night. Any day, any night, any hour, you can feel a new song in the air. I know nothing will be as it was tomorrow. Tell me when will I hear from my people? Tell me when will I hear from my friends? Now that we've got our feet on the road, now that we've had a taste of the dawn, holding on to a teardrop of sun in the mouth of the night. Thank you very much. We are just finishing right on time. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much to the wonderful Eric Bird on the piano, the fabulous Michael Bowie on the bass, and the marvelous Alfonso Young Jr. on the drums. Thank you so much. My name is Tessa Souter, and thank you. We'll see you next time. Thank you.